Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia and I am so excited to be here with you today. And if you are here because of the title of the video, then I am sorry as well that you're feeling under the weather at the moment. I purposely wanted to make today's class because I am currently filming this video in Berlin, Germany in the end of November, and it is dark and cold and freezing outside, and a lot of people at this time of year are prone to getting sick. So I wanted a class that was very nourishing, very soft and very gentle so that you can stretch very nice and softly and get back into the body. And maybe you've had a blocked nose, but we want to get back into the breath. So I hope you enjoy this class. It's going to be short and hopefully very sweet. The things that I would ask you, if you'd like, if you are dealing with congestion, maybe have some tissues by your mat, and also maybe a pillow or a block if you don't have that. Perfect, so let's get started. So just starting in a comfortable seat, you made it here, so let's get a little bit of movement already in the body. Just bringing your hands down onto the thighs, palms facing down, and we're just going to slowly roll our neck. So let's take this very gentle at the beginning. We want to just move slowly and with control, making some little semicircles, some little half circles as you bring the chin in towards the chest and rolling from one side to the other, taking it nice and slow. Maybe you've not been able to have much movement and this is the first movement you've done in a while, so really be gentle with your body. And if you can go all the way back, but again, taking it at your own pace. And then seeing if you can connect the breath to it, breathing deeply into the belly. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Inhale, just slowly bring the arms up overhead. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, left arm up and over. Let's take a gentle side bend. We won't be here for long. We're going to get moving. So just moving over to the other side, left hand down, right arm up and over. And just moving really slowly. Trying to see if you can connect with the breath. Deep breaths are really healing breaths, especially at this kind of time. So breathing deeply. And exhale. And then slowly coming back to center. Let's take a very gentle twist here. So just bringing the outside of your left hand to the right thigh, bringing your right hand behind you. And on an inhale, grow nice and tall. And exhale to twist. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And then just coming over to the other side, so moving gently, coming over so the outside of the right hand is on the left thigh. Left hand is behind you on the fingertips, and inhale to lengthen. And exhale to twist. And again, inhale. And exhale. And then let's slowly come through center and look into the lower body a moment. So staying as you are, but just bringing that right foot in front of the left, so that you just have your legs a little bit parallel to each other. And on an inhale, bring your arms up overhead. And on an exhale, we're just going to walk our hands out in front of us. Now, if you've had to be bed bound or on the couch, this might already feel like quite an intense stretch in the right glute. Otherwise, you can already come down onto the forearms or maybe even drop the forehead down onto the mat. But remember, this is your practice. This is your body and your time to restore. So just do whatever feels really good in the body today. And if you'd like to, you can add a little sway from side to side as we gently open up the hips and stretch out the glutes. One more deep inhale here. And exhale. And then slowly walking the hands towards the body again. Bring the hands behind you for a moment, fingers pointing to the back. Bring the soles of the feet down onto the mat and just knock your knees from side to side. A very nice gentle release for the hip joints as we get some internal and external rotation. And then slowly let's come back to center. We're going to do the same on the other side. So this time your left foot and left leg is going to be in front of the right. Inhale, grow tall, arms come up overhead. And exhale, bringing the hands down in front of you. And this side might feel completely different. My left side is normally a lot tighter than the right. Don't worry about that. Again, this is your practice for your body. So just take it as it comes. Breathing deeply here. Inhale. And And exhale. And maybe bringing those movements in from side to side. Trying to keep that deep breath in through the nose. And if you'd like to, sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. Walk your hands close in towards the body again. Just cross over the legs for one last movement here as we take some shoulder rolls. So you can bring your arms out to the side here and just rolling the shoulders up towards the ears and down the back. Hopefully this feels really nice here. I know when I'm sick, I get really tense in my shoulders and my neck, so just releasing any of that tension with the breath, with these movements, and then moving the opposite direction, so we're coming up, down, and forward. You can even close the eyes and really feel into this part of the body. And then slowly come to stillness. And then take your hands together, palms together in front of the heart center, and we're going to start rubbing the hands. Getting them nice and warm. And now while we're rubbing the hands, think of the part of the body that's maybe in the most pain, that maybe hurts the most, or is maybe troubling you the most. And then slowly, slowly stop rubbing the hands and bring your hands on top of whichever part of the body you would like to heal the most today. Feel that warmth set in past the hands into the body. And feel as though this heat is healing, allowing you to soften, allowing you to feel gentle and restored. And then slowly wiping the hands away from that area. And let's come over the legs and find ourselves into a nice child's pose. So it depends how you feel here, how wide you would like your knees to go. Maybe you want them to go nice and wide so you can really fall in between the thighs. Depends on how you're feeling. And relax your forehead onto the mat. If your shoulders are sore, you can also bring your arms around the body so they're hugging you from the back or bringing the arms out in front of you. And we're going to take a few deep breaths here in this beautiful restorative pose. Breathing deeply in through the nose, filling up the chest and the rib cage, the lungs, directing that breath all the way into the belly and let the belly fill like a balloon. And then exhale, belly, midsection, chest, and out the nose. And then keep this breath pattern, deep breathing in through the nose, into the chest, the midsection, and the belly, and then out from the belly, the midsection, your chest, and your nose. And keep that going as you allow the body to sink deeper and deeper into the mat, allowing each part of the body that's touching the mat to feel completely supported and heavy. And see if in this beautiful restorative pose, you can even bring a smile into your face. Just a gentle smile to remind yourself that it's going to be okay and that our body is doing miraculous work right now to try and make you better. So by giving your body, your breath and your mind some time to restore, to be aware of the body, to intentionally tell it to soften, you're helping it in its work to get you better. One more deep breath in, and then exhale, sighing out the mouth. Beautiful. Slowly lift up the body and come into a tabletop position. Get yourself nice and secure so the hands are spread out nice and wide. And then instead of a traditional cat-cow, we're just going to move the body into circles. This is so much better for you to be able to intuitively move how you feel. So maybe your lower back is sore and you want to come all the way back into child's pose and then move forward through cat. Or maybe the sides of the bodies are tight, so you just want to rock the hip from side to side. You can even move the hands a little bit off the mat so you can get deep into a nice side stretch. But just doing what your body needs right now. moving as much or as little as you would like to as we stay here for 2 more breaths. And seeing if you can soften every other muscle in the body. So soften any muscles around the face, any muscles that are holding tension in the hips. Breathing deeply, inhale. And exhale. And then slowly let's come back to stillness, and we're going to come into my favorite stretch of all time, especially for when I'm feeling a little bit sick, and it's pigeon pose. So we're going to move that right knee forward and then to the outside of the mat and just slowly walking your back leg out. You can flex that right foot if you'd like to. You can also just leave it, but we would love it to be flexed to protect your knee. No worries if it's too much effort though today. And then come up onto your fingertips and lift your chest up high. Feel proud for making it on the mat today, even in a day when you're not feeling so well. And then slowly fold over. Either coming down onto the forearms or bringing the head down. And if you'd like to, you can also bring your pillow around at this time and make it super restorative. Relax your forehead on the pillow and just rest. Breathing deeply here. Allowing yourself to let go in this pose. There's no need to be holding anything. Become heavy as if you're melting into the mat below you. Allow your breath to guide you deeper and deeper into the pose. Deep inhales through the nose. And exhale, sighing out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. Slowly lift your head up. Plant your hands onto the mat. And then just slowly see if you can slide that right knee back to meet the left. Coming back into a tabletop position, and just wag your tail a little bit here before we go to the other side. And then slowly let's take the left side now. So slowly bringing that left knee forward and to the outside of the mat. Walking the back leg out, and then come up onto your fingertips and inhale, open the chest, gazing up. And exhale, folding over. Again, maybe using that pillow here for a little bit of extra comfort. And relax. Inhale, deep breaths. And exhale, become heavier and heavier. Allowing yourself to soften into the moment. Allowing yourself to feel good, maybe the first time in a few days. Taking a few more deep breaths here all the way into the belly. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And last exhale, sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. And then slowly lift your head up here. And coming back, this time we're going to swing our right leg to meet our left. And we're going to come to lying on our backs. So here, if you have your pillow or your block, you can place it underneath your sacrum. So just here, just above your butt and your lower back. And this elevates your hips here. You can bring the soles of your feet together, or you can just come in traditional Shavasana with your legs out. I like to keep my hips as open as possible at all times. So keeping the soles of the feet together, or traditional Shavasana, and then just lying on your back. Holding here in this beautiful restorative pose. Having the pillow under our hips just allows our lower back to relax even more. And if you've had to spend a lot of time sitting, then this should feel really good. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh out the mouth. And then, because I don't know how you're feeling right now, I'm going to end this practice here. And I suggest you stay here for as long as you'd like. And when you're ready to get up, just bring your hands to the outside of your thighs if you're in reclined butterfly pose and bring the knees together and just rock and roll your way up. Otherwise, just roll over onto your side and then make your way up to seated. But thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Get well soon, and I hope to see you again. Bye.